The dirty old town.
Yes, and actually, we've got a special guest on the line at the moment. Are you there?
Hello.
Mr.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm phoning in from Glasgow to see if you're doing all right under these difficult circumstances.
Oh, well, good on you, mate. And it's not a bad phone call coming from Glasgow.
Who's actually participating in this record attempt? Is it just you, Matt, or is it your colleague?
It's just myself, and Grace is a special guest.
Because Grace seems to be the one who's suffering.
Yeah.
Because she's the one I find almost unintelligible. But it could just be a matter of the accent, that's all it might be.
Yeah, I'll remember you in my will.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
But just for the listeners anyway, we have Doug Mulray on the line.
Hello.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Hello, testing 2. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can you hear me up the back there?
Maybe.
Good.
Wait, can we hear me up the back? No.
Most of the people I know who've been up for 72 hours probably should be arrested. What's your excuse?
Oh, well...
75 hours.
It's me. I'm allowed to.
75, she said, but who's counting, Grace? Who's counting?
Exactly.
We are.
Well,
But you're raising money, that's the thing, isn't it?
yeah, we're raising money for the radio station to MCR, as we are a non-profit organisation.
Yeah.
And also for the Special Care Nursery in Campbelltown Hospital, who look after newly born infants.
Again, a non-profit organisation.
Exactly.
And I'm phoning you from thebasement.com.au, an internet broadcast entity which is also a non-profit organisation.
Yeah.
The difference is that the former, your radio station, 2MCR, and the hospital, the Children's Hospital at Campbelltown, you're attempting to remain non-profit organisations, and I would like to be filthy rich. So where does that leave me? In an inferior position. I'm failing. You're just succeeding in your cause.
Exactly. You've pretty got that much summed up.
Yeah.
But so far, I've got to beat 102 hours, 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm actually 3/4 of the way there.
Now, it says the record stands at 102 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you reiterate this as we talk, but I got a fact says that you've got to do 120 hours for it to be a world record. Where's the anomaly there? I don't get it.
No, you don't. It's that's what I'm trying to aim for.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because I'm trying to aim for 120. That way, if anyone else tries to attempt it, it's going to take them a hell of a long time to do it.
So you're just a big head.
Oh, thanks.
120 hours. I was thinking 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Right. So that's 10 days is 240 hours.
Yeah.
So 120 hours is 5 days, yeah?
I think so.
How am I doing?
Oh, I don't know, because I failed maths in high school.
Yeah.
No,
so
really.
5 days and 102 from 120
Yeah.
is 18. So you got to go a day and a half longer than the record.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the record is ergo 4.5 hours, 4.5 days.
4.5 days.
So
yeah.
3.5 days.
Yep.
So that's a long time for a person to be awake.
Yeah, very much.
Are you noticing a deterioration in your performance, Matt?
Well, I have, because I've lost majority of my English vocabulary.
I found that when I turned 50.
Well, I'm looking forward to that now,
Yeah.
and I'm only 30 years away from that.
Yeah.
So, but that too, and also that I'm actually falling asleep. I'm nodding off, and I don't even realise it too.
Are you allowed to have like little naps? I mean, sometimes with world records you can have 5 minutes here for a granny nap. Is that permissible?
Yeah, a granny nap, yes. Well, I'm allowed a 15-minute break every 8 hours.
Yeah.
And that's I can do whatever I want there, but I usually just go and have a shower and become refreshed. Really.
It's interesting because with a modern jock, in a commercial arena,
yeah,
he's got a built-in facility in the average hard drive control unit. These days it's not, as you'd be well aware, all records and CDs and carts. You kind of have a computer management system which strings together records and ads and promos and station identification and apparently I'm told that it's so boring for the average participant that they program games into these systems to keep the jocks from falling asleep, and that's in a conventional 4-hour shift situation. So it must be infinitely more difficult for you. I mean, what are you using? What devices do you use to keep you stimulated?
Oh, I just have a whole bunch of strippers walk past the window. Female ones, that is.
I notice Grace has gone very quiet at this point. She's not keeping you titillated, is she?
No, maybe. Ask her.
Oh, wait a minute, I clear my mouth. Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, charming. Is it that kind of broadcasting? I thought we were over that now. I thought it was 2002 and we were all PC.
Ooh,
What are you doing, Bub? You're telling him jokes? Are you
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep him awake, keep his spirits up.
poking him with things?
Oh, no, somebody else is in here doing that.
Yeah, right. Again, you have me at a disadvantage.
Oh, don't you start.
Anyway, listen, we wish you well.
No, thank you very much, Doug. I really appreciate the phone call too.
Not at all. Listen, from everybody at the basement and Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
All the
I
best.
watched that too, which is good programming.
No, well, I'm glad you're the one who likes it.
Yeah, quality television at its best.
Quality
That's right,
TV.
yeah.
Quality TV, Grace.
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah.
You're the second Grace I love, you know that.
Oh, good.
There's Grace Knight and now there's you.
Oh, well, you've not heard me then. You might like me first.
Well, I haven't heard you sing. Do you sing?
Oh, yeah. Which Glasgow person doesn't?
Well, tell me what you sing.
Oh, anything.
Well, go on, give us a burst.
Oh, no, not enough.
Don't get us started now.
No, I won't get him started. He's only got 10 minutes to go
Has she done
before
any?
I finish.
Has she done any live performing so far?
Yeah, I've done live.
Oh, yeah.
I've done the works.
What about this? I'll do a best for you myself.
All right, then.
You take the high road, and I'll take the high road.
The low road.
No, the high road. I'll take the high road. You take the high road, and I'll take the high road.
All right.
And we'll have a head-on collision.
Oh, that's a bit
Definitely
dangerous.
will.
And we will be cut, and we will bleed. And we may well end up on television.
Ooh.
I just thought I'd share that with you.
I like it.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, actually, Grace, I've just been told that you actually do live jazz.
Pardon?
You perform live jazz.
I used to, years ago.
Used to perform live. Oh, sorry, Trevor just wanted me to point that
I
out
did
anyway.
do live, yeah.
So,
Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have discovered a hidden talent.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a bit retired now, though, but I could still chat.
Well, I'm a little bit retarded now, but I don't like to talk about it.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
Well, I think it's all right to be retarded and retiring, but I don't think you can retire retarded.
Well, what about retired retard?
Well, it's something. I mean, just place me in any of those boxes, send the correct entry to...
The basement?
No, I was going to say to MCRFM and win a signed copy of Matt Fulton's photograph.
Oh, how wonderful.
It's been a pleasure talking to you both.
Actually,
You're a darling.
just to mention, Doug, speaking of giveaways, well, it's not actually a giveaway, we're actually doing an auction.
Yeah.
What it is, it's called the Matt Pack. I did not give that the name, okay, because I'm not that too much of an ego trip person.
Yeah.
But what it is, it's got Roy and HG's The Ice Dream video autographed.
Yep.
Also, Amanda Easton, who is a local performer, a Sydney performer. She used to be a part of the radio station. Now she's actually a budding musician who's actually going to make it in the big time.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, she will. She's one gorgeous woman too.
Yeah.
We've got her single, her poster, and also a T-shirt, all autographed by her. And we also have an autographed West Tigers football signed by majority of the team.
Yep.
And we also have a local talented musician, Roger Lee, with his single thrown in as well.
Yeah.
And we also have Pat Farmer's, I think, Running on the Dream.
Yeah.
Autograph book. Who personally autographed the book as well.
The man with the worn down feet.
Yep.
And you want something from me, do you?
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind.
I'm happy.
Yeah, sorry. Also, we got a... Actually, Doug, you might like this. It's a tea towel. It's a framed tea...
That's Halloween,
yeah, you haven't heard me out yet.
Okay.
Okay. It's a framed tea towel of... It's a historical map of Scotland. It's got all the coat of arms all around it.
Okay.
It's been used once.
We'll send it to you in Glasgow on the basement.
That's actually...
Grace's contribution to the prize package.
Yeah. But, if actually, since you're on the part of it anyway, do you have anything to offer at all?
Absolutely. Well, the basement, part of what we do, we webcast our show. We're not available free to air. We're only there for people on PCs.
Yeah, we're available actually on the web at the moment as well, but not audio stream. We only just got the webcam at the moment.
Okay.
So,
we part of what we do is we record performances from the stage.
Yeah.
and we turn them into DVDs
Yeah.
with, like a 5.1 surround sound stereo soundtrack, which we produce here. And I'm thinking, given that I've just met Grace and liked her so much,
So Grace
on
turned
an
you on.
audio level. One of the artists we recorded was Grace Knight.
Oh, was it?
So why don't we... I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend.
No, you don't, Dad.
But why don't I give you guys one of those to put in your package?
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
terrific.
that'd be great.
And maybe a basement T-shirt or something.
That'll be absolutely wonderful.
Do you want my size?
For the folks, Grace, for the folks. Just discover altruism. Listen to Matt. Feel his pulse. Feel the love in the room.
I'm listening to you, darling.
So what we'll do is we'll get your guys to contact Rebecca, who's my PA here.
Yep, no problem.
And we'll send it off to you, and you can add it to your prize package. I'd be more than happy to do that.
Oh, terrific. Thank you. We really appreciate this.
Not at all. I think it's very courageous. I find after 4 hours in a radio studio, I'm ready to go absolutely mental, and I'm more than happy to go home to the wife and kids. So anyone who's prepared to do it for 102 hours needs all the support you can get.
Well, I form my own arse groove in the seat, so I've made my little mark in the studio. So when I actually leave that place, at least my bum will be there in spirit.
Okay. So Rebecca is who you contact here.
Yeah, okay.
And my mate James Glendenning at Hawkesbury Radio can give you particulars.
He's one green guy, that guy.
If you haven't got them from me, and we're more than happy to make a contribution. I promise you, what you're doing is a bold adventure.
Oh, thank you, Doug.
Cheers, guys.
All right, take care, and I'll talk to you. And I'll actually, do you mind if I'll put you on hold?
Not at all, no.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
put you on hold.
See you, Matt. See you, Grace.
Thanks, Doug. I really appreciate this, and
Pleasure. See you,
it's a great
folks.
influence.
Not at all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.